Then I was surprised to see the sword transform into armor and attach itself to my arm. It has a will of its own. I must have not. Look, the old man was stunned that the sword was behaving like that in my hands. I'm done for. Even though I don't have the invincible domain buff, I gained something new. Full of confidence, I asked, "You old creep, you still want to run?" Seeing me charge at him like a god, the old man panicked. While he was stunned, I had already arrived. Dog. Taste my iron fist. Golden light exploded. At this moment, I lost my mind. I only wanted to kill him. I wouldn't listen to his pleas. With an explosive special effect, the old man was gone without a trace, but the old man didn't die. His soul escaped, shocked. He didn't expect me to let him go. Did I not see him? Without his body, he lost centuries of cultivation. Even if he goes back, he will be turned into a vengeful spirit. The old man was clear about his situation. In his despair, he sensed a familiar aura. It's the longevity body. He looked around frantically. He soon realized that the aura was coming from me. The old man had an idea. He couldn't resist the lure of the longevity body. I was back within the invincible domain. Bao was still unconscious. Her body was full of terrifying wounds. These bastards are so cruel. I'll deal with those elders sooner or later. Within my invincible domain, I am the master. I can decide who lives and dies. A pill floated down. Bao's wounds began to heal rapidly. I was finally relieved. Thank goodness I got here in time. After my healing, Bao finally woke up. The first thing she said was an apology. Bao is useless. She lost the dragon chicken. Seeing Bao so cute, I was very touched. What a silly girl. The battle above reached its climax, creating huge explosions. The explosions were from the brave bull. The bull was like a metal god. He was holding back the elders. The pink-haired girl defeated her opponent, throwing the woman away. She smashed into the ground. I can fix it so it's fine. The black-clothed woman's clothes were tearing and becoming less, giving out a lot of fan service. I couldn't help but stare. Seeing my wolf-like eyes, the bull shouted, "You pervert. How dare you stare? Is everyone this crazy now?" I didn't like the bull being so rude in my domain. I charged at him. I slapped him on the face. You must be right. The bull was stunned. I slapped him again. Is not looking okay with you. 2 slaps and the bull was dazed. No one has ever done that to him. A brutal beating, but my attacks didn't stop. I jumped up and raised my hand. As my fist approached, I changed my attack. Did you expect that? I then stood on him and pushed him to the ground. In a cool pose, I looked at the 2 idiots in the sky. Come. Let me show you my girl. These 2 were not dumb. Seeing their companion defeated with 3 slaps, they became cautious. The pink-haired girl was watching me showing off. My master is scary when angry. Hearing master, the bull became scared. Was I some ancient monster? Sensing the pressure, the bull told his companion, "Let's retreat." As they were about to leave, the old man's cries came. The old man was begging for help. The leader was annoyed. What a nuisance. So it was your fault, useless thing. Seeing the elder not helping him, the old man revealed the secret of my longevity body. Hearing about the longevity body, the 2 who were retreating stopped. The temptation of power is irresistible. They asked the other for their opinions and they agreed. So they decided to gamble. The young man and bull were about to attack again. I quickly stopped them. It's fine. Let them come. I was thinking, come, the longevity body you want is here. Come and die. Seeing that they weren't moving, I added fuel to the fire. I released my scent, and it spread towards them. The 2 in the sky hesitated, but they were sure of the scent. This was the longevity body. They decided to stay. Because of my careless spreading of the scent, even the 3 were affected. The first man couldn't resist anymore. I need the longevity body. I want the longevity body. Seeing the first fish caught, I was delighted. He, you will gain eternal life. Seeing the man get closer, I prepared my ultimate move. I will keep you here with me. In the next second, I grabbed his head and slammed it onto the ground. Did you think that was it? No. This is just the beginning. I started smashing his head back and forth like plowing a field. Seeing me like this, The two who were enchanted by my scent were now terrified. So this is what the master is like. After countless slams, the system notified me. Host has killed a 4-level cultivator. Gain domain points. Nice. But this domain point seems. Looking at the two remaining enemies, I had the same look as someone seeing food. They were like two moving experience points. The pink-haired girl and the bull were remembering what just happened. The bull said, "I just remember a very good smell." The young man also thought it might be a treasure that affected the mind. The woman in the sky was scared. She was nearly killed, but was saved by the scent of the longevity body. It was too close. She looked down, but the person she was looking for was gone. Damn it. Where is that idiot? When I find him, I will kill him. Innovative. She ran away immediately. Looking at the invincible domain, she still had. I couldn't help but chuckle. You got domain points. You want to run from me? Do you underestimate me? I just waved my little hand. A powerful aura emanated from me. The woman was frozen in place, unable to move. What did you do to me? Looking at her, I comforted her, don't be nervous. I just want to slightly improve your abilities. Hearing me say that, the woman cursed, improve my abilities. You're crazy. But in the next moment, my power of life changed her root and talent. The woman was shocked. Is this true? My abilities are improving. I can get this for free. My action also triggered the heavens' reaction again. The heavens became furious, you again. Can you just stop? As for the lightning, it was just absorbed by my power. The power started to flow into the woman. The heavens were speechless, not this again. The woman felt a surge of power filling her body, and her cultivation level rose like crazy. Seeing me helping her so hard, the woman wondered, why is he helping me? Timing, could it be that he has taken a fancy to me? While she was thinking that, her heart started beating faster. The old man hiding in the corner was shocked. What is going on? This is too outrageous. I've never seen someone improve another's abilities like that. If only I had offered to flatter him. The pink-haired girl was also confused. Why is Master helping her? The young man watched quietly. I increased my output. All the energy in the domain rushed towards her. The woman felt her body was about to explode. Stop. I can't take it anymore. The heavens was also angry. After being defeated multiple times, the heavens gave up. You cheat. I didn't care. At this moment, I had a bold idea. The woman became a flower goddess, with a history of being burst by spiritual energy. The system notified me. Domain points. I also sulked. It seems I can only focus on cultivation. Not bad, points with tears. The little girl, who was so arrogant before, woke up and saw me devouring the demon. I almost forgot there was still an experience pack here. She looked at me like I was a monster. The little girl retreated in fear, with none of her previous arrogant attitude. Seeing her like this, I said considerately, don't worry, I won't hurt you. Then I expertly activated my powers. The girl felt a powerful energy engulfing her and cried, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Looking at the little girl, I thought, okay, I won't kill you. I'll just give you a little boost. After a round of operations, there was no lightning tribulation. Are there too many times? Is heaven not working? Seeing that the expected tribulation didn't come, I had to give up. I waved my hand to clear the last bit of experience. These events stunned the three demons. They couldn't calm down. Master is just boosting our cultivation like it is nothing. What kind of being is our master? The system notified me I had discovered a bug, but can only use it once per month. It forcibly fixed the bug. It also notified me that I can upgrade to version 4 points, but I prioritized expanding the domain. Green reception. After all, expanding my combat range is most important. I selected domain points. I shouted, little friend, come out. I see you. I sensed that the hidden soul was just behind my house. This is hilarious. Why are you hiding in my domain? You, direct, go prevent outside sunlight. He rushed over, babbling non-stop about clothes. Then we can go. I felt disgusted. A big man saying something about jade made in heart crystal, and that he changes clothes every day. I'm about to throw up. I had no good expression for this mortal. A dog who licks will die. It has been the truth since ancient times. I grabbed his body and spun him around. You know a lot of tricks. You're pretty awesome, huh? What else can you do besides that? Transform into a cute doll. He was taken aback by my nonsensical words. Senior, what treasure is that? I don't know. After playing around for a while, I lost interest. I threw him aside. Here you go. I then told the demons to do whatever they want with him. He might be useful. But he bullied me, so it is up to them. The girl saw that the situation was under control and asked about my plans. I casually mentioned, didn't we bring back a chicken? Why don't you bring it back? I'm starving. The legendary Fire Chicken King is still looking for its way home. My group was discussing where that lost fire chicken might be, but my mind wasn't there. I was thinking about my domain range. It was still too small. It couldn't even cover a mountain peak. And I needed domain points to expand and upgrade the system. Thinking about it makes my head spin. If I want to obtain domain points quickly, I'd have to use my longevity body and the immortal sword to lure them. But using the longevity body would clearly cause monsters to go out of control. I don't trust the little girl or the demons. I grabbed the sword. Sorry, little sword, I need domain points. I stuck the sword into the ground. Alright, release your immortal energy here. Attract all those demons and ghosts here. I drooled just thinking about it. The scene was about to happen. I'd be ready to catch them all. The three demons discussed quietly. Master looks dumb like a bull in heat. After a long 4 hours of waiting, the three demons had fallen asleep. Our bull was mumbling in his dreams, no, ahua, not there. My hair was a mess with all the grass and leaves stuck to it. Finally finished. Why? It's been all night. Why hasn't even one demon or ghost appeared? Did the storybook lie to me? With my angry yell, the little girl and the others woke up. Everyone was alert. Just as I was bothered by this, the soul from the tower floated over. Senior, I know the problem. I wasn't in a good mood for the kid's nonsense. You better be right, or it'll kill you. The kid hurriedly explained, the three demon kings have powerful auras that scare the little demons. They don't dare come close. Looking at the three demons, a burst of anger welled up inside. So, it was those three. The three demons weren't modest, either. They thought they had done well and became even more boastful. I didn't waste words on those three idiots. I used my special skill to weaken them. The three arrogant demon kings were instantly weakened. They were like deflated balls. They had lost their aura. Seeing me suppress the three demon kings with a wave of my hand, the little ghost was convinced I was a god. He was done cleaning up the mess of the three demons, and then I ran over to my sword. Now no one will disturb our alone time. The sword wasn't stupid. It was a sword with self-awareness. It flew away. Seeing that the sword was trying to escape, I snorted. You dare to run? This is my territory. I decide everything. Then I grabbed it. After catching the sword, I gave it a massage. Little baby, show me how you run again. Then I ordered, release your immortal aura. After you do that, confirm to me there is nowhere else to run. The little sword obeyed, and a golden light instantly illuminated the night. Soon, the demons and ghosts sensed the immortal power coming from my location. They reported to their bosses. After confirming that the immortal aura belonged to the sword, the big demon boss laughed. I found it. With it, I don't have to fear those humans anymore. The ghost city was in an uproar because of this aura. Countless powerful beings. Everyone was impatient. Oh, demons and ghosts from all over the place came to my little house with the same idea. I looked at the sky full of demons and ghosts, just like the day I was captured as a longevity body. But this time, I'm not that useless trash. I am the god of this domain. Today, you will all be annihilated. I didn't do any fancy attacks. I simply used my hand. I understand. Countless notification sounds. Dad, I was wrong. Seeing this earth-shattering scene, the little ghost was shaking. Although he didn't have legs. As for the three demons, they were stunned. This was the first time they had ever seen such a scene in the past 100 years. They were determined to understand how to be a lick dog of this new era. Hours later, the sky was only filled with the light of countless flames. Seeing the empty sky, I was a bit disappointed. Did I really kill them all? This isn't as fun. After killing so many demons and ghosts, I only gained domain points. And I need points to upgrade the system. I looked at the drained sword. Why? The sword only attracted trash. At most just a greater demon. Could it be that those old monsters are too far to sense it? Or are they waiting and watching? I called my 3 henchmen and said, I have a mission for you. Spread the news that the immortal sword is here to all the demons in the mountains. The more people know, the better. I have a big plan. After considering it, I decided to give them more detailed assignments. Who is more familiar with Yun province? Upon hearing my question, the chief demon and the fox demon volunteered. The chief demon was after all from Yun province, so I chose him to help me inquire about news about the longevity sect. As for the fox demon and the bull demon, I told them to go patrol. Go, after all, this is an important mission. I decided to be more generous. I conjured 3 immortal pills and instructed, if you have any news about the longevity sect, tell me immediately. If you encounter any trouble, protect yourselves. After assigning everything, I gave them the pills and taught them a special hand seal. This is a recovery pill. After you succeeded, you will be rewarded immensely. Beyond your imagination. The 3 demons were impatient and left. A week later, Bao's father and the Supreme Elder from the 9 Heavens sect arrived. Come, the Supreme Elder received the news and stayed in the mountain peak. Bao's father had a cold expression. He clearly didn't believe the news, but as a father, he wouldn't let go of even a tiny possibility. Finally, the 2 of them found where I was. I was enjoying the service of my licking dogs. The way I let myself relax was impeccable. Just then, I sensed someone entering my domain. I was excited. It is 2 big fish from the origin realm. I can get more domain points. The little ghost also sensed that aura. That's Lin Qingshan and Lin Hai. Those 2 old bastards. Seeing that I was about to leave, the little ghost stopped himself. I can't let those 2 old dogs see me in such a mess. The 2 of them entered my domain and I saw their heroic figures. I was surprised, but since they came to my door, I'll accept them. Are you here to fight over the immortal sword? I am old. Before I could finish, my father interrupted. This protective gear, this cooking knife. You are looking at them excitedly. My brain was spinning. Father. Grandpa Hai. These are all acquaintances. It seems I am missing a chance to level up again. Lin Qingshan saw his daughter's attire and was angry. Linga, what are you doing? Come home with me. But Bao refused. No. I want to be with Master. Lin Qingshan was about to explode with Bao's stubbornness. He was about to berate her when he caught something. What did you say? Master. So, he looked at me lying on the ground and yelled, are you saying this is that trash? This is a joke. Seeing her father insult me, Bao was scared. Father. You shouldn't say that. Those who said that were turned into ashes. Master can kill an origin realm expert with a slap. Looking at Bao's anxious appearance, Lin Qingshan thought that I had given his daughter some sort of drug. He flicked his sleeves and said coldly, kill an origin realm expert with a slap. How about you try to blow me dead? I actually learned something new from Lin Qingshan's thinking. That's not bad. I can try it next time. Hearing my agreement, Lin Qingshan was furious. You punk. Today, I will teach you a lesson. Just as he was about to attack. Not again. The old man was also surprised. Our brave Bulbul and the fox demon returned. They saw that Lin Qingshan was about to explode, and their rage soared. Seeing the 2 demon kings exuding a terrifying killing intent, Lin Qingshan was afraid. If we fight, I'm not their match. This is a dangerous place, Lin Qingshan explained. We are the sect master and the supreme elder of the 9 Heavens sect. We came here to look for someone, not for the immortal sword. Although he said that, he was still worried. I hope these two demon kings are reasonable. Woman, just as the situation became tense, Bao stepped forward to explain, they are my dad and Grandpa Hai. They are not bad people. Don't attack. Hearing that they were Bao's relatives, Bulbul and the others were stunned. Oh, they are Miss Bao's family. Sorry. Lin Qingshan was confused by the sudden change. Number intuition. Seeing that the situation became awkward, I cleared my throat and asked, did you finish the things I entrusted to you? The fox demon said, yes, master. Lin Qingshan was watching this dramatic scene, and was completely dumbfounded. Then he muttered to himself, Miss Bao called him master. Did I forget to take my medicine today? Why do they call him master? The Supreme Elder opened his eyes and looked at me in shock. Those two great demon kings are calling a mortal master. Could it be that this man is concealing his power? Could he be an avatar? I pretended to be calm and stroked my chin. So you are from the sect. There might be chances for cooperation. Oh right, where were we? Lin Hai quickly said, Senior, you are so powerful. Our sect leader is just worried about his daughter, and his rash words are offensive to you, please forgive him. Seeing the old man giving me face, I replied, it's just a small matter. We are all family. Lin Qingshan immediately shouted, what family? Did I agree to that? Lin Hai said, we need to take Bao back. I hope you don't stop us. Before I could speak, Bao yelled, I don't want to go home. I want to be with Master. Seeing Bao's cute appearance and the old men's forceful attitude, I became angry. You are Bao's family. If she wants to go back with you, I won't stop her. But if she doesn't want to go, you can't force her. I don't need an explanation. Seeing my attitude, Lin Hai threatened, you might be the master of the demon kings, but with the immortals coming down, you cannot compete with them. Hearing the old man talk about the immortals coming down, I became excited. Another experience pack. The little ghost also heard our conversation and thought, if the immortals are coming, can I leave this place soon? Lin Hai continued, the ghost king Qiu Qiantu is extremely treacherous. Please be careful. You should give the immortal sword to us. Don't lose your life because of greed. Qiu Qiantu, who had been hiding, suddenly roared, bullshit. Don't talk nonsense. You say, then he flattered me, Senior, you can't believe them. Those two old dogs. I am Senior's man, Senior's dog. I am not what they are saying. My goal in life is to follow you and die for you. Lin Hai and the others recognized Qiu Qiantu's energy and realized that it was the Ghost King. I grabbed Qiu Qiantu, not bad. You lick pretty well. Lin Qingshan was shocked. He can really contend with immortals. Did he just say we were family? Lin Qingshan and Lin Hai looked at Qiu Qiantu's soul, and the way he was fawning over me. They couldn't help but wonder, is this young man a powerful being? Old man, I don't understand it. Qiu Qiantu's flattery made me feel good. I didn't expect you little brat to be so good at it. Lin Qingshan said, do we really need to leave Bao with him? Lin Hai was still undecided. Seeing them so doubtful, I knew what they were thinking. It seems you two still have doubts about me. Since we have guests, they'll show you something. I snapped my fingers, and the red dress appeared on me. Suddenly, a loud commotion came from outside the courtyard. In the distance, several figures appeared. The lead one, a fat man, asked the demon girl, is this the place of the treasure? Where is it in the longevity body? Could it be that the human who took the treasure is the boy next to you? The demon girl readily admitted, that's right, my young master is the one you want. Seeing the demons above, the duo's legs trembled. Are these all demon kings? This is the first time I've seen so many together. The boy even pulled out his sword. Don't be afraid, Dad. Master is powerful. The immortal sword is here with me. Seeing the sword, the father freaked out. How did the treasure get in your hands? Put it away. Seeing the demon kings, they weren't fools. They yelled, kill them. Snatch the treasure. A small demon laughed, that boy is mine. I'll eat him. The giant demon said, leave the brat to me. I'll let him know what it means to beg for death. I've waited for this moment. Watch closely, guys. The show is about to begin. A master's move is often simple. So, I began to move and displayed my charm. I felt like I reached the peak of my life. I danced happily. The demon kings were dumbfounded. Is this guy crazy? Did he lose his mind? The duo had never seen anything like this. Can he really defeat 10 demon kings? One asked. The other hesitantly said, maybe. The boy couldn't stand it. Master is not like that. Hes not, but some appreciated my unique charm. The demon girl watched me with a love-struck face. So handsome. I finished my show and raised my hands. The powerful force erupted. The 10 demon kings were instantly brainwashed by my power and began to worship me. The system flashed, gaining domain points. Total now is. Seeing the familiar notification, I posed and calmly said, upgrade. Everyone was stunned and couldn't process the situation. The duo finally realized what happened. He killed 10 demon kings in an instant. Is he using the power of law? The demon girl didn't react, as if this was expected. One of the two turned to the other, is he an immortal? The other denied it. Immortals can't come to this realm. If they do, they would lose power. It's impossible, but he easily uses the power of law. He's not afraid of immortals. Could he be the legendary being that can kill immortals? I enjoyed the stares. This feeling is amazing. It's a pity that acting cool doesn't give domain points. The system successfully upgraded to version and unlocked a new function. Immortal concealment. Just as I succeeded, everyone smelled something unusual. It's coming from me. This scent made the demon girl go crazy. The longevity body's aura, why did it disappear? Before I could think, the others charged at me. They wanted to hug me. Not having time to think, I suppressed them with my power. A giant light ball appeared above them and pressed down. Seeing them down, I was relieved. How did I lose the seal? What am I going to do? The system showed the new function. Immortal concealment. It can conceal the scent and the longevity body. It's amazing. Let's try. The system reminded. Immortal concealment can conceal your body. It also hides your longevity body scent. Why didn't you say that earlier? I used it immediately. Nothing changed. It's just a little different. More effects. The system said I had to figure it out myself. To make up for my suffering, I received a special gift. A gift pack. It doesn't matter if it's good or not. I'll take it. The gift pack contained evolution liquid, a temporary immortal preservation card, and a warning that it could only be used once. Only once. The system explained. This card can convert mortal things into immortal things. What would happen if I used it on myself? The system poured cold water on me. Immortal preservation can only be used on objects, not a host. The system is dissing me. What about using it on my invincible domain? Would the domain expand together with it? Yes. The system said I had to pay domain points for it. It will expand with your domain and unlock new features. A new feature. I was intrigued. Let's give it a try. After unlocking it, immortal preservation became a permanent feature. It transformed the domain into an immortal place. Anyone who cultivated in it could become an immortal. Thank you. Suddenly, a sound came from the pool behind me. A small loli with closed eyes appeared. A small loli. The duo came over, looking around. This is immortal energy. The small loli is the little tree spirit I made. A spirit. I was in a good mood, lying on the demon girl, feeling the moment. That's Lin Kao Hua Jin. The old man was shocked. Did we just fall asleep? How did we become immortals? We must still be in the immortal temple. All of this is made by the senior. The man hugged the old man for security. The legend says senior is the one who can change the heavens. Legend says that the horizontally rebellious immortal changed the world. Could that be him? With this senior, we don't need to fear the immortals. I felt the pressure. But can a powerful immortal like him really help us? The old man yelled, look at how close the girl is to him. If we don't drag him down, he'll take care of us. The man had an epiphany. The sect is in chaos, let's take it over and gain favor from the senior. I've been in the world for so long, this is a golden opportunity. If we don't take it, we'll never get a chance. So, he bowed to me, senior. We are leaving. I stopped squeezing the lowly. Small lowly, we have disturbed you for too long. We should leave now. Please forgive us. I'll have my daughter assist you from now on. I'll assist. It's okay. Come by anytime. Oh, one more thing. If any immortals cause trouble, tell them to come to me. The man was touched. He's so nice. He's willing to fight immortals for us. I thought, those powerful immortals will be worth many domain points. He added, don't worry, senior. Well, be sure not to drag you down. You must listen to the senior. The changes were too drastic. Suddenly, the lowly glowed pink. I picked her up and shook her. Wake up. Her body shined brightly. She shrunk back to the size of a palm. I was shocked. I handed her to the demon girl. She's lived for hundreds of years. She must know more than I do. The demon girl examined her and gasped. Don't worry, Master. She's just taken the demon path. She explained. Plant spirits aren't demons. To become a real demon, you need to absorb the essence of the sun and moon. When I took the demon path, I was considered a genius in my tribe, but the little lowly only took 1 day. She's far more talented. She can't maintain her form because she doesn't have a cultivation technique. She can't control her power. With a suitable technique, she can control her power. She won't suddenly shrink. Her form will also change. A small lowly calls me daddy. She'll make me laugh every day. The thought was so amazing that my face turned red. You're a demon king. You must have suitable techniques. You're my most trusted subordinate. I'm leaving this to you. Hearing most trusted, the demon girl blushed. Master is so powerful. He could teach her himself, but he's trusting me. I will not disappoint. I will pass the test. I will bring her back with a suitable technique. I won't let you down. Maybe one day, she'll be your powerful helper. My tribe will be so happy. It's a test. I didn't know what she was thinking, as long as she can make the lowly like I imagined it. My happiness depends on you. Go and come back soon. I'll be here waiting. Seeing them disappear, the place felt empty. It's so quiet. The ox gave me a wink. Master, you still have me. I was startled. Stop. The ox lunged at me. Let me comfort you. I was caught off guard and knocked down. The ox was excited. What's going on? The situation was out of control. Stop. Or ill. Third, the little boy watched with a blank expression. A huge horse opened its bloody maw and bit my head. I vanished in a flash of light. I was back in the courtyard, gritting my teeth. That snake killed my clone twice. I'll peel his skin one day. Clone. Today, we'll have snake stew. The little boy yelled and threw the snake out. My clone is the evolution liquid from the gift pack. The more domain points, the stronger my clone is. The more clones. Controlling my clone is like watching a movie with VR glasses. Fighting with my clone won't affect me. Right now, I can only afford one clone. I'm so poor. Where is everyone who said they'd give me domain points? Just as the boy was about to make the snake stew, he looked behind him. I sensed it. A huge experience pack is entering my domain. I was worried about domain points. Now it's delivered to my door, but then, a polite knock was heard. Excuse me, is anyone there? Are all demons polite nowadays? Flowers fell, a pair of long legs appeared. A beautiful woman with a celestial aura was at the door. Excuse me, is Chen Changan here? I was flushed seeing such beauty. This is the beauty coming to my door I always see in the novel. The little boy was mesmerized. She's so pretty. I am in love. The most important thing is to make a good impression. I changed into my coolest outfit and turned the background into pink. I'm number 9, you're number 3. Hello, I'm Chen Changan, but the beauty didn't react to my entrance. Senior, I'm by you from the Demon Fox tribe. I have something to report. Demon Fox tribe. I had a bad feeling. My tribe was attacked. I was shocked. The sect was destroyed. It's over. The old man despaired. If it was just one immortal, we could fight back. But now. They are the 12 immortal generals. The leader was furious. The oldest, where is the Saint Immortal Sword? Tell me. The pressure crushed everyone. Despite the danger, the old man didn't reveal me. I know nothing. One of the generals appeared. Stop wasting time, let's soul search him. Without any resistance, the old man was caught. Soul search is a cruel technique that can turn one into an idiot. After a flash of light, the general smiled. Unexpectedly, there is a legendary horizontal rebellious immortal in this lower realm. He is gone for tens of thousands of years. How can such a powerful being exist? The long-haired man argued. There is. And he has the Saint Immortal Sword. The old general said, what's there to fear? No one in the lower realm can be our opponent. Even if it's a horizontal rebellious immortal. With us 12, he is dead. He's probably a fake anyway. Let's go get the sword, the long-haired man said after searching the old man's memory. He's in the front. Let's go see the horizontal rebellious immortal. In the demon fox tribe, a beautiful woman also looked at the distance. Such strong immortal energy. It seems that an immortal has descended. This must be from the demon girl. At this moment, a Farxia demon spoke to Ningxu. Elder, Hongli and Xiaoban refused to stay in the clan. We've detained them, but Hongli wants to see you. Afterwards, another demon puzzled, Elder, why keep that human? He has no cultivation at all. Ningxu retorted, you know nothing. He may not have cultivation now, but his talent is beyond compare. He is an anomaly. And his demon body source is just an ordinary root. The girl was shocked. Ningxu continued, he may lack cultivation now, but once he starts, his advancement will be rapid. Then, speaking of gods, he'll be more than capable. We'll also have a strong ally. It's beneficial for our clan. The Farxia demon understood. Ningxu said, go see the traitors. In the demon clan's dungeon, Hongli was chained to an iron bamboo, while Xiaoban was suspended, swinging back and forth. Footsteps came from above. Hongli looked at the source and cried out. Ningxu looked coldly at Hongli. Are you still unwilling to stay in the clan? Hongli replied, I came with my master's mission. Elder, let Xiaoban go. Please, the guards laughed, a genius of the Sky Demon clan, serving a weak human. Humans are unworthy. Stop being stubborn. Hongli was furious at the insults towards her master. A powerful demonic aura burst from her, but Ningxu easily suppressed it. Ningxu said coldly, if you remain stubborn, don't blame me for being ruthless. Hongli pleaded, Elder, please believe me. Befriending my master will benefit our Sky Demon clan greatly. Nonsense, Ningxu scoffed. Can that master of yours resist the immortals? He's probably just like me, at the peak of transformation. Now, the immortals are descending. That treasure is with him. They will come for him, and hell be doomed. Ningxu left, saying, maybe you'll thank me for keeping you safe here. Hongli was powerless. Baiyu sensed the immortal's pressure, fearing how to escape. She saw my dark expression. As expected, Baiyu thought, Senior feels the pressure too. I said coldly, the Sky Demon clan is audacious. They dared to imprison my people. They are courting death. Baiyu was shocked. I was worried about Hongli while facing a crisis. I said, Baiyu, tell that old man that if he doesn't release Hongli and Xiaoban in 3 days, then he can wait to die. These guys don't respect anyone. Under my pressure, Baiyu agreed. Senior, the immortals have descended. Should you hide? I was nonchalant. Are they strong? I've been waiting for them. Treasure can't always be found. Lightning flashed in the sky. Demons in the mountains trembled. Even the Sky Fox clan was terrified. Immortals haven't descended for thousands of years. What is their purpose? Ningxu was also worried, not 1, but 12 immortals. This is unprecedented. Ningxu said, a nameless cultivator obtained a treasure and incurred the wrath of the immortals. He will die. Luckily, I made the right choice. If I didn't imprison Hongli, we'd be in trouble. Ningxu laughed. Watch closely. It's rare to see an immortal. See what that kid will do. The 12 immortals reached the area. They were surprised by the spiritual energy there. One of them pointed, "Look! Immortal herbs. And a mature spirit fruit tree." They smiled with joy. The elder said greedily, "This land must be brought back to the Xuanwu immortal realm. With it, our cultivation will advance rapidly." I was observing the newcomers. 12 immortals. These are easy points. Looks like I'm about to become OP, but Bao was trembling. Even our brave Nyo was afraid. Nyo hugged me. "You're so brave." I smiled. "Don't be afraid, I'm here." A heavy object crashed onto my floor. Ripped my floor tiles. Nyo saw what it was. I sent that the old man, Bao, also noticed. "Hi, Grandpa." An immortal called out from above. "Boy, are you the thief?" They even dragged in Wu Jiyu. "If you want the sword, come for me. Don't involve innocent people." The old man scoffed. "A mere ant dares to question me. The disobedient are dead." The long-haired immortal said, "Enough talk. Kill him and get the sword." A golden light burst from my domain, attacking the 12 immortals. The leader easily deflected the golden light. "Insolent." The female immortal recognized the power. "You have the immortal sword." The leader was furious. An ant using the immortal sword. "Die." The old man created a giant fist, unleashing a fatal blow. Bauer was terrified. I had to make an appearance. I appeared in front of Bauer. With a slash of my hand, I destroyed the giant fist. "I'm the best at posing." "You trash. How dare you touch my land?" The 12 immortals laughed. "Old man, you're weak. You can't even kill a mortal." The old man said, "I was only using of my power." They underestimated my power. The long-haired immortal sneered, "We have the numbers, you'll die." Suddenly, the sword fell to the ground. Bauer cried out, "Master! Father is gone. Our sect is destroyed." Her cries pierced my heart. I hugged Bauer tightly. Her words made me think of the daily life that we had together. My eyes turned bloodshot. I gently wiped away her tears. "Don't cry, Master will always protect you." I picked up the immortal sword. My power amplified the sword's power. I looked at the sky. "Watch carefully, today, Master will avenge you." They laughed. "Who gave you the courage to say you can kill us? I can crush you with one breath." A beautiful immortal said, "The immortal lord is impatient. Take back the sword. As for the boy, kill him later." The immortals prepared to attack. They cast a spell to retrieve it. No response. The immortals were puzzled. Why isn't the immortal sword responding? It should work when nearby. Maybe the distance is too great. So they flew closer to my domain. The female immortal tried again. It still didn't work. After repeated failures, they finally realized the truth. Could he be controlling the sword through some unknown means? I told the sword, "If you want to go back, I won't stop you." The sword seemed worried. An immortal was enraged. "I'll kill that dog. Let me test out his power." She struck. Lightning appeared from nowhere. Lightning is the law of the lower realms. Let me destroy him and reclaim the sword. Heavenly lightning gathered, emitting an aura of destruction. It's coming. The heavenly lightning didn't know the despair it would face. It became a puppet. With the immortal's power, the lightning struck towards me. The lightning was excited. Who will I strike this time? But as it was about to hit me, it recognized me. The fear from that day surged into its being. The lightning abruptly stopped in midair. How can it be him? No, it immediately turned around and fled. You can strike whoever you want, I'm not doing it. The long-haired immortal was dumbfounded. How can the heavenly lightning be so rude? Seeing their stunned faces, I laughed. Is that all? You look powerful, but you're actually so weak. You disappoint me. They were shocked by my sarcasm. The immortals were furious. They were livid with rage. After living for thousands of years, they've never been mocked like this. Let's go back. The 12 immortals flew in. They attacked together. This time, I will be serious. With boundless power, they charged. I was amused that they were eager to die. Not bad, there are 12 of you. Then I started to swing my sword. I reminded them, mine is big, you'll have to endure it. Seeing the sword energy, the long-haired immortal yelled, "Hes not mortal. Run!" The 12 immortals who had been arrogant, scattered. What could they do? The space was cut. The surviving immortals were afraid. We almost died. But then, the female immortal pointed, "Look." Everyone looked at the space where I had attacked. A massive spatial rift appeared. Even as immortals, we can't create a spatial rift. But that boy did it. The long-haired immortal stammered, "How is this possible?" The leader realized the power. This power, it's beyond this world. And he did it with one strike. The other immortals panicked. What do we do? The green-haired immortal saw my actions and yelled. I was curious about the spatial rift I created. If this can't be repaired, will I need to pay for it? The immortals were shocked. Hes touching it. He will die. The long-haired immortal yelled, "Is that the point?" The point is that Hes unharmed. The spatial rift started closing. I was a bit disappointed. I wanted to use this to get points, and it seemed the system responded to it. The rift closed. I saw the domain points and realized the immortals were retreating. I wouldn't let them. Are you ready to be crushed by me? They were trembling in fear, yet they regained their strength. Yelling slogans, they charged at me again. I was puzzled. I lightly said, "Freeze." Flowers fell. The 12 immortals stopped, their faces frozen with fear. They were filled with disbelief. The leader knew. It's the power of the laws. I didn't care. They were just easy domain points. I patted Bauer's head. Watch carefully, Master is avenging your father and your sect. They were terrified. Yet, they still dared to threaten me. But their threats just sounded like they were delivering domain points. I laughed. That's great. Tell your immortal lord to come to me. I'll make sure you meet each other in the afterlife. They were completely defeated, tears of regret welling up. The lower realms don't care about justice. But I will avenge the innocents you have killed. Those immortals were engulfed in flames, their evil deeds burned away. Nyo and Xiao Qiu were speechless. Looking at the flames illuminating the sky, I told Bauer, watch carefully, cultivate hard, don't let down the expectations of those around you. She seemed to have grown up at that moment. No more tears or tantrums. Just a soft yes. The heavenly demon clan watched this from afar, their mocking voices gone without a trace. The demon emperor, Ningsu, shuddered at the sight of the flames. It seemed he could feel the heat even from a great distance. He muttered, those flames that can burn immortals are no ordinary flames. That was his life, his life. Only now did he realize how wrong his decision had been. After the divine flames, those immortals were refined into pills, maximizing the utilization of resources. They didn't die in vain, or that would be a waste, but I quickly noticed something was wrong. With just a glance, Ningsu's barrier shattered along with their willpower. Ningsu trembled, one thought to obliterate an immortal, one move to kill of them. Is this the master Hongyi spoke of? Even the immortals die in his hands. What am I in comparison? The more he thought, the more terrified he became. He realized he had tried to capture Hongyi and Xiaoban. Such a rebellious act was no different from courting death. It's over. Baiyu rushed back and told Ningsu, the senior asked us to send Hongyi and Xiaoban back to Flying Immortal Mountain within 3 days. Ningsu, half dead with fear, said frantically, send, send, send. Besides sending them back, we have to ask for forgiveness. Hopefully, the senior is generous and won't wipe out our heavenly demon clan. After retracting the pills, I looked up at the sky, feeling like I was being watched. Are there more peeping toms these days? Xiao Qiu had finally finished his speech and rushed over. The 12 immortals are all dead. Master, you're awesome. Nyo's eyes sparkled, turning immortals into pills. You're too cool. I didn't care about their flattery. I was too excited about the immortal pills. Just call me Pill Refining Master. That's right. Wait a minute. Where's my domain points? Why is there no notification? Where did my domain points go? System. Are you stealing my domain points? Continue. I sighed in relief after seeing the system's explanation. Thank God. I thought the system was having ideas. After everything was settled, Bao suddenly threw herself into my arms, her forced composure finally collapsing. Tears streamed down her face, she sobbed. Seeing Bao cry, I felt guilty. It was all because of me. I decided to tell her everything. Actually, I hid something from you. I didn't know if I should tell you before I was sure of the outcome. Go rest first, Nyo will take you back to your room. After witnessing my power, Nyo became more respectful. He didn't dare to touch Bao anymore, and made me tea with his finest spiritual water. Just as I was about to enjoy the tea, I heard a respectful knock on the door. 2 stunning beauties walked in. Ningsu and Bai Yu had come to apologize. Ningsu thought, the senior is Hong Yi's master. With Hong Yi around, he might forgive us. And I only tried to capture them, I didn't mean to hurt them. And we have immortals in the upper realm, so he won't go too far with us. I put on a show. With a dark expression, I said, sit down. Instantly, my kingly aura burst out. Ningsu couldn't withstand the pressure and immediately knelt. Sensing my power, Ningsu was shocked. This is the power that can kill immortals. Just this pressure is enough to crush me. If he wanted to kill me earlier, it would have been as easy as breathing. But my show wasn't over. I said coldly, Ningsu, you are the most powerful ruler in the 10,000 mountains, respected and loved by your people. Ningsu quickly said, I am willing to atone with my life. Please don't harm my people. Bai Yu shouted anxiously, no. Old man, you can't die. Bai Yu knelt before me. Senior, please forgive the old man. If you don't mind, Bai Yu is willing to do anything for you. My heart softened. Bai Yu then said to Ningsu, my heart is willing. It's an honor to die in the senior's hands. Seeing their loyalty, I realized it's better to have more friends than enemies. So, I stood up and looked at Bai Yu. If I spare your clan, what would you do? Bai Yu nodded firmly. Then, I smirked and walked behind Bai Yu. Then let me see your sincerity. Bai Yu was stunned. With a slap, I hit Bai Yu hard on her butt. Bai Yu's eyes widened. Of course, it was. With the first slap, the sound of continuous slaps echoed, along with Bai Yu's. Unbearable. After a series of slaps, Bai Yu reached a state of ecstasy, her expression becoming increasingly perverted as if she was addicted. Ningsu, watching his people suffer in front of him, felt his heart ache. Ningsu's mind raced. From the beginning, he didn't care about our background. In his eyes, we are just some lowly ants. Watching my leisurely demeanor, Ningsu realized that I never intended to kill him. Instead, I was gradually crushing their pride. Those 12 immortals were our stepping stones. This man is a devil. I don't know what Ningsu was thinking. I was enjoying this too much. Spanking a girl's butt is something I never imagined I'd do. But, I am unblocking her meridians for free. Bai Yu, you've gained. Bai Yu said when I stopped, you can hit me harder. I was about to continue when Ningsu rushed in front of Bai Yu. Senior. Come at me. Don't hurt Bai Yu. I can also. I waved my stick. Forget it. For Hong Yi's sake, I'll let you go this time. Hearing those words of forgiveness, they repeated their thanks, bowing respectfully. Okay, file. After this scene, I felt great and took out some pills. The methods you used to block them were not bad. This pill is your reward. Bai Yu was still in a daze after my teaching, her cheeks were flushed. Seeing their expression, I knew the ancestors were right. A slap and a treat. Ningsu was sucking up to me as usual. I just casually replied and focused on absorbing spiritual power. After leaving, Ningsu asked about Bai Yu's condition, but Bai Yu replied with a confused look. I feel like after being spanked by the senior, my meridians are flowing better. I wonder if he will punish me again. I'm looking forward to it. Ningsu was shocked. Is this girl crazy? He quickly went to find some help. Website, acting for so long, I'm exhausted. Acting is not easy. But I got a new follower. The domain points I've been waiting for finally arrived. Damn it. I'm rich. With domain points, I began thinking about how to use them. This is a chance to take off. If I used it all to expand the Invincible domain, that would be meters. Just thinking about it excites me. I told the system to spend it now. Then I remembered that the system said it could upgrade to The system immediately appeared and told me that requires an additional condition. Within 1 month, expand your invincible domain to cover the entire Flying Immortal Mountain, and obtain the title Lord of Flying Immortal Mountain. If you fail, a new condition will be given. I was speechless. Upgrading to requires becoming the Lord of Flying Immortal Mountain. The system is such a scam. I thought I was about to be powerful, but now, with all the domain points, I could only cover a third of Flying Immortal Mountain. That's ridiculous. The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I flipped the table. So what if I don't upgrade? I won't do it. The system, seeing I wasn't interested, tempted me. After obtaining the title Lord of Flying Immortal Mountain, you will get a chance to open the divine secret realm. As if afraid I wouldn't understand, it added, the realm will contain cultivation methods from legendary figures in Chinese mythology. Mythical figures. The system knew I loved traditional culture. I immediately gave in and hugged my system. My dear. The whole Flying Immortal Mountain. It's a piece of cake. It'll expand my domain by meters. The system didn't waste words and got started. My invincible domain expanded to meters, leaving me with domain points. As the domain points were consumed, I felt weak, falling on the sofa. Back to square one. Domain points are never enough. I wonder how things are going at Nine Peaks Sect. Hopefully, the stuff I gave them worked. The scene shifts to Nine Peaks Sect. Nyo had brought Bao back. Bao saw all the corpses and rushed out, calling her senior brothers names. Soon after, Bao found a familiar face in the ruins. Bao's emotions erupted, but the familiar voice came from behind. Bao, don't cry. Daddy is here. To confirm what she heard, Bao turned back instantly, but what appeared before Bao were familiar faces. Everyone was safe and sound. Lin Qingshan said, the senior's power is immense. He single-handedly dealt with 12 immortals. Bao was shocked. If you're all okay, then what about? Before she could finish, the scene shimmered with golden light. Lin Qingshan explained, that was a fake illusion. The senior gave me a talisman that creates illusions. We survived the immortals because of the senior. Lin Qingshan then told Bao about what happened that day. After the senior defeated us, I asked if there was anything we did wrong. He looked at me meaningfully and said, I was wondering how I should. After the initial shock, I asked if it was because we went to challenge the Heavenly Alliance for you. The senior waved it off and told us the real reason. The senior said that the Heavenly Alliance might attack Nine Peaks Sect. Your chances of getting wiped out are very high. It's best if they come to me, but just in case. We need to prepare 2 things. The senior said we can either move the entire sect to his place to be protected, giving up our sect. Or we can prioritize everyone's lives, and find a way to rebuild. Finally, the senior took out a talisman and said, this is an illusion talisman. It can create the image of death to deceive the immortals, but the senior suggested we choose the first option, as he was worried about the second. But I declined the senior's offer. I can't abandon the sect, especially since we will soon be fighting the skeleton sect. The senior didn't force us. He handed over the valuable talisman and said, I'm responsible for all of you because of Bao. As we were saying goodbye, he said that if we safely get through this, we would send a signal flare so he would know. Bao hugged Lin Qingshan tightly, crying her heart out. The master is so good. I love him. Lin Qingshan, unlike before, didn't give her affection back. He continued. The senior's righteousness is unmatched. He made preparations for us to face the immortals alone and gave us the illusion talisman. To meet someone as righteous and capable as the senior is our good fortune. I suspect everything was under his control, or how could he be so precise? But now, both the upper and lower realms will not be peaceful. Bao noticed the strange state of the spirit beasts in Lin Qingshan's hand. Why did they become like this? Lin Qingshan explained in a low voice, they disguised themselves as corpses so the immortals wouldn't find any clues. Suddenly, Lin Qingshan freaked out. His eyes widened. He frantically took out a communication talisman. I forgot to send the senior a message. We need to let him know we're safe. Immediately, a giant, handsome, glowing image appeared in the distant mountains, illuminating everything around. Seeing my handsome image, I breathed a sigh of relief. Everyone in the sect was alive. I began to experiment with the functions of the system's talisman. So far, there are 3 functions. 1. To hide one's aura. 2. To change appearance. After thinking hard, I figured out that it should have illusion abilities. Perhaps I can apply it to objects, but am not sure if the function will still work outside the domain. But I was wrong. The talisman can be used on objects and used outside of the invincible domain. Next is to test the other functions. At this time, in the upper realm, an election for the saintess is taking place. A group of beautiful girls were dancing in the center. An injured immortal lord, who I had ran away from, was asking. His friend asked, "Why are you hiding in a corner drinking alone? Tell me what's bothering you. I'll help you." The immortal lord took a drink and began to speak of the incident. Ask the righteous sect to come, to return. Just mentioning it, his mood plummeted. Seeing his friend's rage, his immortal lord promised, "Isn't it just a lowly bug? I'll take care of it. I know of an immortal who's not restricted by the rules of the 9 continents. Leave this to me. Within 3 days, I'll bring you his head. Go." With his friend's help, the immortal lord was happy and said, "Today is a good day." With all the noise, a fairy with an ethereal aura appeared. Her beauty was unmatched, a rare sight in the upper realm, but the fairy complained, "It's too noisy. I'm here to pick a husband from the immortals. The original tree I planted has not reached maturity, but has become a unique scene in my backyard. I was thinking of getting a massage. That is the true beauty of life."